My name is Frank Gaglio. I am the proprietor of Frank Gaglio Antiques and also the promoter of the Fall Antiques at Rhinebeck show. And this year, again, for the first time, being hosted by RubyLane.com. And I'm thrilled and delighted to welcome Leigh Keno, my longtime friend and buddy and a fellow professional. When I grow up, I want to be Leigh Keno.
Yeah, right. When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Well, hopefully we both grow up.
Right.
At any rate, it's been a tremendous experience filming with all of these fabulous dealers that are going to either have shops on RubyLane.com for the Rhinebeck Fall Show, or those that are going to be our special guests. So without any further ado, I personally brought along a few things, some fun things, and many of the objects you'll see on the Ruby Lane show are also fun, but also very serious, wonderful pieces. And Leigh has been so gracious to help be our presenter for the show, and we're going to make it as much fun as we can for everyone.
It's my honor, Frank.
Thanks.
This is a great set that you brought, bedroom set.
Isn't it fun?
Really fun. It's actually wonderful paint, right?
Yeah. What I'm doing now, especially in the age of coronavirus, is that I have gotten an amazing number of estate sales. And I'm doing estate sales and appraisals because we have not been able to produce our shows. However, it's turned out to be really an interesting experience. And this little collection of dollhouse furniture or doll furniture came out of one of those estates. It's, as Leigh said, it's all hand painted, all original paint. And
little Windsor chairs.
Yep,
right?
Little Windsor style chairs. What's a particularly nice little perk is it's right here. If you take that, Leigh, it's a sewing table with a sewing machine and a little child's shirt or a nightshirt that was in the process of being made, and that comes with the entire set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, and in the bed. There is a lovely period little China head doll, which Leigh can pull that out. That little China head doll also comes with the set, as does the quilt, the little tiny crib quilt and a mattress with made out of bed ticking.
Great little mattress.
Yeah, it's the original mattress as well. And I keep using the word fun because that's what I want some of this material to be. And it gives me great pleasure that I can deal in something as cheerful as a child's doll set, or something as serious and major as a high boy piece of furniture. So just a great little set, and this will be on offer on my Frank Gaglio shop on the Ruby Lane show for the Fall Antiques at Rhinebeck.
It's great that some little girl wrote some letters on here, was practicing the alphabet, or
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's a swear word.
No, actually, I thought it said, I love Leigh.
Oh, no, it says I love Frank. I love Frank more.
No.
This
So
is really great.
Just great cheerful stuff. And I hope it finds a new home to someone who loved it as much as I did.
Really great.
Thank
really
you.
Cool, Frank.
Thanks, Leigh. Yeah. Leigh, what I have here is a very lovely canvasback duck decoy. This is one of my favorites. I've owned it for years, and I've decided now the time to let it go to a new owner.
Very nice.
It's just really chunky.
It's chunky, it's honest, it's a working decoy.
Working decoy.
Look at the surface on the back of this.
Yep.
And attached head here, this honestly reinforced with an old nail, right?
Yep.
And if you hold this, please, I'm
Sure.
going to put my glasses on.
It's got the weight. It was an actual working bird.
And it has the loop for the string.
For the string, correct.
Pour back in at the end of the day. And
one of the nice things also is it's got this wonderful copper label.
Yes.
Which is original to it. And Leigh, would you read what it says?
Robert Sellers, Silver Springs, Pennsylvania, PA.
Robert Sellers. I've never researched it. I don't know. To me, it might have just been a one-time effort, and someone made that. But Silver Springs, PA, there's also a Silver Springs, Maryland, but it's...
Or it could be an owner. You know, it could be an owner who wanted to mark his birds.
You know what? I think you're right.
Then he didn't have to argue with the other guy who's saying, that's my duck out there. That's right.
Right.
He got his birds back.
Exactly.
You know?
I'm sure then that is the owner.
And it's a bit shot up. I think you know, I mean, some of this might be damaged just from, as you know, they throw them in a pile, literally. They didn't think of these as much.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a survivor. It's just so honest, and I mean, it has nice age. It's not made for decoration, and those are the birds I like the most because they end up being great sculpture.
Yes, that's exactly what I felt this was, especially with that real extra long bill.
Yes,
you know, that kind of takes it for me out of the decoy realm and more into the folk art world. Yeah. I made this very simple little base for it. Again, which I've enjoyed for many years, and that will also be in my shop on the fall Antiques at Rhinebeck show. Piece of stoneware, a 4-gallon piece.
Very nice, very nice ovoid shape.
Yep.
Salt glaze stoneware with a Pennsylvania type decoration.
Yep.
Could be from Pennsylvania. And one thing I like aside from that, the cobalt blue decoration is this little extra kind of zigzag across here, but the extra flare on the base that they usually don't flare back out again. They usually just come down, but this has that extra little foot run, which it gives it that
little more shape to it.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that the cobalt decoration is 360. It's around the whole thing. There's also a little squiggle underneath the handles.
Really nice. And it's in great condition. You know?
In really, really good condition. I think there's a tiny sliver here.
Yep. Just a little there, a little there.
Very, very old slivers.
Just a little nick here, and that's about it.
You know, cracks. Cracks would be.
Oh yeah.
I would think a crack would be more serious than a tiny little chip.
That's solid.
But I just thought it was very beautiful. It would go lovely if someone had flowers or something they wanted to display in.
Absolutely.
Great. Yeah. So I brought that along for you to see.
Thank you.
Sure.
Candle smoke decoration.
The smoke, maybe you can explain to our audience how the smoking is done on a stand like that.
The way I understand it, they just used a candle or a kerosene lamp, and the smoke from it coming up, they just literally passed the piece over the smoke. I've actually done it. You do it when the paint's a little wet, you know, and then it's permanent. It doesn't just rub off later. So, It's kind of, don't try this at home. Burn the place down.
But you were right when you described it as a little Adirondack piece. I thought this nice little sort of medial platform where they could put a plant or something small in there. But it was just fun. It's lightweight. It's cheerful.
Yeah.
And I like things with that smoke decoration. It's sort of like little snakes and swirls.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
And inexpensive too.
Yeah, and it also, if you want to see what the bottom is like.
Oh yeah.
You see the sticks go all the way through. Sometimes they have a platform it's built on, but in this case, it's incredibly solid. That's the other thing that is truly, truly wonderful about it.
Nice little piece.
And nice arches on the legs as well for strength.
Yes, based on the Eiffel Tower. I'm kidding.
You know what? No, it does sort of have that theory.
Maybe.
Great.
Really cool. Style candle stand.
Yeah, yep, a Queen Anne candle stand. And what I thought was particularly nice, there was some tiger maple in the legs.
Yeah.
And I think, was it Dunlap that did these inletted legs?
Yes.
Into the shaft?
He's one of the people that did that.
From New Hampshire?
Yes. This turned base of the shaft here. Yep. And then they're pinned. They're mortise and tenon in, and the pins lock the legs in place. Mm-hmm. It was done up there, and just a couple other places, but they're very nice chamfering underneath here.
And look at the size of that batten. I mean, that is a huge batten with the original off-center cut screws that are keeping that top from warping.
They haven't gone anywhere. It's never been off. In fact, that screw's never been turned from the day it was turned in there.
Yeah.
It's absolutely not been touched. You know?
And in this case here, where the batten got thicker, they actually had to cut down so that the screw would go from the batten into the top.
That's right.
Otherwise, it would have been too
Too short.
Yep, that's it, right. And they had to be careful because if it's too long, it'll just go right through the top.
As I've done once in a while.
You put the wrong screw back when you're putting the table together.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
The long one.
But it wasn't done in the antiques. I love the hand planing.
Yeah.
You can actually
That's just-
see
and
the
feel.
convolutions of the hand planing.
Really
It's in
nice.
an old refinished state, but it has a very mellow kind of a honey patina.
Yep.
And it's got many, many years ahead to service its next owner.
Really nice little
Nice tall legs too.
Okay.
So with that, I want to thank you, Leigh. You have been a tremendous, tremendous help and a tremendous friend, bringing your expertise to our fall Antiques at Rhinebeck show, hosted by Ruby Lane. And we hope you all join us. Go to the Ruby Lane website, rubylane.com, on November 13th, 14th, and 15th. And there you'll be able to enjoy these videos with the photographs and the information right next to them, plus enjoy the rest of our show. Make sure to join us, gather your friends around the computer, and see what we have to offer in our third online show with Ruby Lane.